What's up, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel, HDA Forex Empire. It's been a while I posted a video on weekly outlook, but I'm back again. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Hans, Hans. But before we dive into the chat, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with every video and educational content I drop. Meet you in the chat. So now, starting with Euro USD, we can see that Euro USD is in a massive drop. It's in a downward movement on the daily time frame on Euro USD. And in the previous week, we saw the news on NFP and the manufacturing news and news on manufacturing. So now, let's move to the 4-hour time frame and see what we have there also. So on the 4-hour time frame, let's see whether we can spot some key levels. So on the 4-hour time frame, we can have a trend line here. We can have this beautiful trend line here. We can have this trend line here on the 4-hour time frame. And if you are to study closely too, we can spot a key level at this very point here. We can spot a level here where price has gotten to now. We can spot a level here, and we can also spot another level here. We can also spot another key structure here. So now, my bias on Euro USD is bearish for this coming week. I'm bearish on Euro USD. So this is what I want to see on Euro USD. This is what I want to see on Euro USD. But anything can happen. If I want to place my sales on Euro USD, I want to see price move up to this zone here. Move up to this zone here. Then place my sales at this very point here. Then see the downward movement. But anything can happen, like I said. We don't know what is likely to happen in the market. Anything can happen in the market. Or if price breaks this structure downward here. If price breaks this structure downward here, I want to see a retest to this zone. Then place my sell trades on Euro USD. So this is my analysis on Euro USD. This is what I'm expecting on Euro USD this coming week. So looking at the Great Britain pound and the USD dollar also on the daily time frame, we can see that this pair is bearish. This pair is in a downward movement. This pair is bearish, and we can spot this key level here. We can spot a beautiful key level here at this very point here. We can spot this key level here. And another key level at this point here also. Can spot another key level here also. So let's move to the 4-hour time frame and see what we have there also. So on the 4-hour time frame also, we can have this trend line here on GBP USD. On GBP USD, we can have this on GBP USD. This trend line on GBP USD. We can have this on GBP USD. This beautiful trend line here. So now, like I said, on GBP USD, I'm bearish on GBP USD. So this is what I want to see. I want to see price move to this point here. But first of all, too, we can also spot another structure here. We can spot another structure here. We can spot another structure here. So we are going to have a zone at this very point here. We are going to have a zone here. We are going to have a zone here. We are going to have this zone here. So now this is what I want to see on GBP USD. I want to see price move up to this zone here, then place my sales, here. This is what I want to see on GBP USD. for sales. Or if price breaks this zone downward, if price breaks this zone downward like this, if price breaks this zone downward, then I want to see a retest to this zone here. I want to see a retest to this zone here, then a downward move. So this is what I'm expecting on GBP USD this coming week. So our next pair we'll also be looking at is USD CHF. So on USD CHF, we can see, if you are to study recent price action, we can see that the market is kind of bullish. The market is kind of bullish. We have this bullish move. You can see that the market is kind of bullish on USD CHF. You can see this upward move on USD CHF. But let's move to the 4-hour time frame and see what we have there also on the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, this is what we have. We can spot this key level here, this important structure here. You can spot this key level here on the 4-hour time frame. We can spot this key level on the 4-hour time frame, and we can also spot a trend line here also. We can spot a trend line here also, and we can also spot another zone here, another zone of importance here. We can also spot another zone here. So now this is what I'm expecting. So we are going to have a zone here like this. We are going to have something like this here. So we are going to have something like this here. So now this is what I want to see on USD CHF if I want to place buy trades. So I want to see this. I want to see price move downward to this zone here, to this zone here, then place my buy trades. That's the upward movement here. Or if price breaks the structure upward, if price breaks the structure upward here, I want to see a retest to this zone, then place my buy trades. So this is what I'm expecting on USD CHF. This is what I'm expecting on USD CHF. But anything can happen in the market. Anything can happen in the market. So let's look at the other scenario for USD CHF. So for USD CHF, let's assume that if price breaks this whole level downward, then I want to see a retest to this zone here, then place my sell trades on USD CHF. So like I said, anything can happen in the market, but my whole bias is bullish. I'm bullish on USD CHF, but if otherwise happens, this is what I want to see on USD CHF. So this is my analysis on USD CHF. So guys, looking at GBP AUD also, what do you think the trend is? If you have to ask yourself, what do you think the trend of the market is? So for me, I'm going to say the trend is bullish. We are bullish in the market on GBP AUD, because look at this. We had, let's start from this point here. Let's start from this point here. We had the impulsive move here, then a retracement to this level here, then the impulsive move here, then we can see the retracement, but we don't know when the retracement will end. So I'll be expecting an upward continuation, but I don't know when the retracement will end. So let's continue with our analysis. Let's continue with our technical analysis. So now we can have a trend line here. We can have a beautiful trend line here at this very point here. We can have this trend line here. Can have this trend line here, which is important. And we can also spot a key level here also, a zone of interest at this very level. So we can spot a zone of interest at this point here. So this is what we have on the daily time frame. So now let's move to the 4-hour time frame and see what we have there also. So on the 4 hour time frame, we can also spot a key level here. We can spot a key level here also. Where price has tested that zone. We can see the first touch here. We can see the second touch here, and we can also see the third touch here. So now let's continue with our analysis also. So now we can also have a trend line here also. We can have a trend line here also. So now this is what we have on GBP AUD. My chart looks to like there's a lot of drawings on it, but we'll manage. So now this is what we have on GBP AUD. So now let's continue with the analysis. So now let's move to the 1 hour time frame and see what we have there also. So on the 1 hour time frame, since like I said, we are bullish on GBP AUD, so I'll be looking for buys on this zone here. I'll be looking for buys. So I want to see price drop. Down to this zone here. Then be looking for buys at this zone. But first, if you want to take sell trades on GBP AUD, then I'm expecting you guys to wait for price to move upward to this trend line here, then continue downward. I hope you are getting it. Or we can wait for price, or if price breaks this zone downward here, then wait for a retest to this zone, then we sell up to this point here. So when price gets to this point, I want to place my buy trades at that very zone. So now at this very zone, in order for me to confirm my buy trades, when price gets to this point here, let's assume price has gotten to this point here, I don't know whether maybe price will just go up to this level. Maybe price can go up to this level, then continue downward. Who knows? We don't know. So this is what I want to see. So I want to see price do this. I want to see price come downward there, then wait for a double bottom first, then place my buy trades on GBP AUD. I hope you are getting it. So this is my analysis, this is my bias on GBP AUD. So now looking at GBP CHF also. On GBP CHF also, we can see, if you are to study recent price action, we can see that price is ranging. So we can see this, that price is ranging. Price is kind of in a range, moving sideways. So price is ranging on GBP CHF on the daily time frame. But let's forget about the range and move on to the 4 hour time frame and see whether we can see some important structures there. That's what is needed. So now, if you have to look at this, we can see this happening. On GBP CHF on the 4 hour time frame. We saw this first. We saw this happening. First, we saw that price was in a downward movement at this very point here, and now we can see that price was in a downward movement here, and now we can see that there was a change in direction. And so that then price all of a sudden moved upward here, upward to this point here. Then we had this downward movement here. So this can be a retracement. Then we see price continue upward here. But let's try and spot some key levels first and see. So now we can have this trend line here. If you have to spot key levels, we can have this trend line here. We can have this trend line here also. We can have this trend line here, which is very important. So now you can see that now it looks like price is retesting this trend line here. So now I want to see price continue upward from this point here. I want to see price continue upward from this point here. But who knows? Anything can happen in the market. Anything can happen in the market. So let's move to the 1 hour time frame and see what we have there also. So now on the 1 hour time frame, we can spot this structure here on the 1 hour time frame. We can spot this structure on the 1 hour time frame. So this is what I want to see if we want to place our buy trades. I want to see something like a double bottom. I want to see a double bottom, then place my buy trades first. So I want to see a double bottom first before I place my buy trades on GBP CHF. Our last market we'll be looking at is the oil market commodities, which is US oil. So on US oil, we can see that the market is bullish on US oil. The market is very, very bullish on US oil. So we can spot this key level here. We can spot this key level here on US oil. So my target for US oil will be to this point here. My target for US oil will be up to this level. That's 89. I want to see US oil move to 89. I want to see US oil move to 89. So yeah, 89, within 89 or 90, within 89 or 90. I want to see US oil move to that point, that price. That's my target for US oil. So now if you want to place buy trades, like I said, the market is bullish. If you want to place buy trades on US oil, then you have to wait for a retracement. You have to wait for a retracement to this level. I want to see a retracement down to this level, then place my buy trades to this point here. Like I said, 89, between 90 and 89. That's what I want to see US oil get to. So this is my analysis for US oil. Guys, thank you for watching. If you found this video valuable, make sure you hit the like button, and if you have any question, please you can ask in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer all your questions. You can also tap on the link in the description box below to join my Telegram channel where I drop free forex signals and setups. Thank you for watching.